Hello folks, this is Norm the teacher, and today I'm out where I do my target shooting along the river, and I'm waiting for some fishermen across the river to get done and from that spot and move on before I do any shooting. I don't want to scare them with my gunshots, even though they wouldn't get hurt. I'm shooting against a dirt bank anyway, but you know, just out of courtesy, you don't want to disturb their peace. So I thought I'd make a little video here on how I do my target shooting and the setup I have. First of all, I have this here. There's a tripod, and it's set up with this rebar frame, and it catches all of my ammunition when or not ammunition, but casings, because I reload my ammunition. So I use this as a stabilizer. I stabilize my hand here, and then you know, it's pointed down range there at the target. And then this cloth bag catches all of my brass. So it's pretty handy. You used to have to try to find this brass in the sand, but now this catches it all. And this is what it looks like, in case you want to set up a system like it. It's a tripod and made of rebar. I got a stabilizer here to the ground that keeps it from rocking back and forth. And then there's a clamp there that clamps this rebar frame in here. Okay, so that's where I shoot from. Now where I shoot to, the target up here. I get pretty scientific with my target shooting. I don't like to just go out and plink around, although sometimes I do because it's fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to learn your shooting, you have to get kind of scientific. And I have these sticks here that mark 5 yards. So from the target here, it's 5 yards. 10 yards to that stick. To the tripod is 15 yards. And then you can see 4 more sticks back there. That's 20, 25, 30, and 35 yards. And now the target itself, the reason I have these 2x4s hanging here is to protect my target. Notice down there that there's steel, that if bullets hit it, it can bend it up, and then I have a bunch of repair work to do. So I have this in front of it, the frame, to catch the lead, and it minimizes the damage to my target. And then this target box here is filled full of sand. I have another video that shows this box where I talk about offset aiming. Then back behind here, here's a rebar frame I have to hold this. That's kind of hard to see how everything functions because everything's put together right now. But maybe someday I'll do a video where I put it all together for you. Anyway, there's a kind of a box there, or a rectangular box that has 4 legs. It's protrude into the ground there. And there's my target, my steel box target there, filled with river sand. And it's 5 inches deep, and that catches all of my lead. And I retrieve my lead, melt it down, make new bullets, and reload those bullets. And then I have this board here, MDO board, that you can get pretty cheap for about $10, a 4x8 sheet at Menards. And that way, any missed rounds from here, I can measure. Let's say a round hits right out here somewhere. Well, I just bring a yardstick, and I measure from the center of the target to how far left or right it went, and then how far up or down it went from the bullet. So the bullet hole. So, or not from the bullet hole, but from the center of the target. So, and then I plot everything into data sheets. Like right here is one for my judge, and I have these targets here where the target is an exact duplicate of the targets I shoot at. And so when a bullet hits out here, I mark it with a red pen, and I do 5-shot sessions. And you can see here how everything's set up. The first shot, this would mark how far left you go, how far right you were, how far high you went, how far low you were from the center of the target. The FPS is feet per second if I'm measuring velocity of the bullet, which I'm not doing today. And So I just wanted to do a short little video here to show what I do on target shooting, and it's more scientific. It's more trouble to do this type of shooting because you have to carry all your gear out here on a boat. And there's my boat over there where I hauled everything down here. But I tell you, but if you really want to learn how you shoot and improve your shooting, you have to get scientific. You can't just plink all the time because these data books that I keep here, I can go back and I can see, okay, when I fired 5 rounds at 15 yards, how did I do? I don't have to waste ammunition going out and doing it again. I can just look at my data book and determine how I did and how I have to offset aim based on that. So, all right, the video is getting to be long enough now, so I will cut the video right now, and adios, and I'll see you in the next video.